The bright lights of Friday night football weren't always so bright. They were dim if you go back more than 50 years ago, when segregation was the order of the day.
In Leesville, we had a black school. That's the way things were till 1969, when the federal government made the decision that separate but equal did not work. It did not work, and we had to integrate.
But before then, from the 1930s to the 1960s, it was here on Nona Street where blacks attended school, and a great story unfolded at Vernon High School, home of the Lions.
Well, Vernon High School was the only high school in our community, so the entire community got hyped up when it was football game night.
The Lions became the only football team in the history of Vernon Parish to win not one, not two, but 3 state championships. And they did it under Coach Foster Thomas.
Foster was my oldest brother. He was a man of few words and short sentences. He meant what he said, and he said what he meant.
But this isn't just a story of football. It goes deeper. It's a story of triumph on and off the football field.
Well, in my view, in my day, Vernon High was perhaps the greatest high school around because we were a community. We had a faculty and a staff who insisted that kids learned. Parents supported teachers at that time, and teachers were really the folk who made the thing work.
And it did work in spite of the obstacles. Black schools didn't have the same books as white schools. And when it came to athletics, they certainly did not have the same equipment. Still, Vernon High School rose above it all.
Only one football stadium in Leesville. The Wampus Cats would play on Friday, and then the Lions would come to Wampus Cat Stadium and play on Saturday. They would go there and watch them and be amazed. Because the Wampus Cats never did anything like the Lions.
The Lions earned their first state title in 1963, then another in 1967, and their third state title in 1968. What's even more fascinating is the undeniable talent of one of their star players, Carl Howard, a running back with one arm.
I was tough, man. I wasn't scared of nothing.
He was a force to be reckoned with, rushing over 1,000 yards in a season.
Everybody wanted to see that young man with one arm, man. That's what the whole thing was about.
In 1969, the old Vernon High School was closed and merged with the present-day Leesville Wampus Cats. Many believe the peaceful transition to an integrated campus there was in part thanks to Coach Foster Thomas.
They knew him. This tall man, looked like a bear, a man of character. And yes, he was their guy. He was everybody's guy. He was my assistant principal. He was revered and loved.
And so ended an era in Leesville, one for the record books.